the 31-8 Project is a nonprofit dedicated to helping survivors of human trafficking and raising awareness about this issue in the state.
And in today's Wellbeing, sponsored by Pure Bar, we get to learn about this issue very well.
And Stacy Schaefer is the Executive Director of 31-8 Project. Thank you for being here, as well as Nikki Blowers, Survivor Leader. Thank you both for being with us today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
So Stacy, you have a fun event coming up for the 31-8 Project. Can you let us and our viewers know all about it?
For sure. So we are very excited. It's our first year hosting this event, and it's called our Harvest Moon Soiree. So that is taking place October 7th, and that will be at 1603 Main Events here in Bismarck. So it's just a fun opportunity for people to learn more about the topic of human trafficking, get dressed up. Rains is going to be our musical entertainment that night, and then we also have things that are going to be for sale, like Survivor made bracelets, which Nikki has been instrumental in helping us put those together. So just a really fun evening to learn more about the topic, but also have some fun.
Yeah, I was going to say, we've had Rains on the show. They are awesome.
Yes, we're excited.
So that's very cool. What is the theme for dressing up and kind of getting involved?
Yes, so we are recommending formal attire for this event. So not necessarily a tuxedo, but a suit and maybe a fun long dress is kind of the angle that we're recommending, but we don't also want that to be a deterrent. So if that doesn't work for you, that's okay too. We still want you to feel welcome and to attend. And we also still have sponsorship opportunities as well as a limited seating available. So want to encourage people to get those tickets in sooner than later.
And your best soiree apparel.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Love that. Now, the 31-8 Project offers several programs. You mentioned the bracelets, the backpacks program, Survivor Mentorship Program. Nikki, what can you tell us about some of that?
So the Survivor Mentorship Program has been very fundamental in my process of dealing with the traumas. So I meet with my mentor usually about once a week, sometimes every other week. I've been able to go back to school, so I'm currently completing my associate's degree at BSc, and then I'll be moving on to Minot State University in the spring. And my mentor has been able to guide me with the application process, with homework, if I have any other kind of questions, and then just kind of being there in between therapy sessions if it's needed. She just kind of, she's become like a really good friend. It's a great program, and it's been very fundamental in my healing process.
That's beautiful. And I was going to say, a mentor, in any walk of life is important, I think. What does it mean to have access to this program for you?
It's something that I've always searched for. I've been out of the life going on 17 years now, but I've been really healing and finding who I really am within the last 3 years since being in contact with 31-8. And I've been able to grow as a woman, as a mother, and just Nikki as a whole. I've been really able to flourish. I'm no longer surviving, I'm thriving. And it's because of 31-8. And they always say, you do the work, but they've really laid the foundation for me. And so I'm very, very grateful.
Wow.
That has to mean a lot to
It does,
you to hear. I mean,
It
that's
does.
incredible.
Like yes, we have the opportunity to be there and provide a service, but really, like I always tell Nikki, they are doing the work. We're just part of their journey. So it's instrumental and helps us too as an organization of what we can improve and what we can do better. But to see them make accomplishments, like for Nikki, her goal is to be a social worker, and she is along the path of being able to achieve that. So it's just amazing to get to be part of that story.
Nikki, thank you for sharing, by the way, your personal story. And can you tell us, Stacy, for those who still might not even know what human trafficking is, what human trafficking looks like in North Dakota?
Yep. So human trafficking is essentially selling a person for a good or service. That's the basic definition, and it exists in both your cities as well as your rural communities. And I think there's that misconception often that it's just happening in our larger cities, but it's in rural communities too. And it also involves social media. So cases, they range, they differ, each scenario can be different, but about 3 out of 4 victims are recruited using online platforms. So for us, it's really important to talk about this topic, but also things like social media safety as well.
Yeah, we have to stay up to date on that.
Yep.
Something new popping up all the time, you know?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.
Anything else you'd like to tell us about 31.8 and the backpack
Yeah.
program? Can
Yes,
you touch
yep.
on that briefly?
Yeah, so our Bravery Backpack program is for children ages 2 to 17. So anytime a child is a victim of crime, regardless of what that victim is, or what that crime is, they can qualify for that backpack. So why that fits into what we do, anytime you are a victim of a crime, you are more vulnerable to things like human trafficking. So that is our way of supporting that age group, 2 to 17, by providing those support items. And then the soiree specifically will be going to support our survivor mentorship program, as well as continued education on the topic in the state.
Okay. Wow. Well, incredible work you guys are doing. Nikki, I mean, I can't enough. So nice work.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nikki. Thank you,
Thank you.
Stacy.
Thank you.
And once again, that 31.8 Project's inaugural Harvest Moon Soiree is taking place October 7th at 1603 Main Events.
And for more information, please see the contact information on your screen. And this has been Wellbeing, sponsored by Pure Bar. But keep it here.